History is often told through the lens of powerful men, but throughout time, incredible women have defied expectations and shaped the world in remarkable ways. Today, we're meeting 7 badass women from across the ancient world. Get ready to be inspired by their courage, intelligence, and sheer awesomeness. In Roman-occupied Britain, the flames of rebellion flickered under the iron fist of Roman rule. But one woman refused to be cowed. Boudicca, a fierce Celtic queen with flowing red hair and piercing blue eyes, was a force to be reckoned with. When Roman soldiers plundered her tribe's lands and wronged her daughters, Boudicca's fury reached a boiling point. She wasn't a damsel in distress. She was a warrior queen, a leader who had tasted battle alongside her people. With a warrior's cry that echoed through the hills, Boudicca united the fractured Celtic tribes. Thousands of warriors, fueled by a thirst for vengeance and freedom, answered her call. Women, alongside men, readied themselves for battle, their faces painted with war paint, their eyes gleaming with determination. Boudicca, a charismatic leader, rode into battle on a chariot, her flaming red hair a beacon of defiance. Her voice, booming with righteous anger, ignited a fire in the hearts of her people. They were ready to fight for their land, their freedom, and their very survival. In the land of the pharaohs, where tradition dictated male rule, a woman named Hatshepsut defied expectations. Forget damsels in distress. Hatshepsut was a force of nature, a woman with a vision as grand as the pyramids themselves. Donning the pharaoh's headdress and wielding the crook and flail, symbols of royal authority, Hatshepsut wasn't simply imitating men. She strategically adopted pharaonic imagery, sometimes even incorporating subtle feminine features into her attire. This was a powerful statement, a woman wielding ultimate power, yet still retaining her identity. Her reign ushered in a golden age of peace and prosperity. She commissioned magnificent temples like the one you see here. Her legacy etched in stone for eternity. Trade flourished, and Egypt's influence grew under her leadership. Hatshepsut proved that greatness wasn't defined by gender, but by vision, courage, and the ability to lead. She defied expectations and wrote her name in history as a pharaoh beyond compare. In the bustling intellectual hub of Alexandria, amidst the clash of ideas and the pursuit of knowledge, a brilliant mind named Hypatia stood out. Unlike most scholars of her time, who were men, Hypatia defied the norm. Hypatia was a philosopher, mathematician, and astronomer who challenged the prevailing ideas of her time. Her thirst for knowledge was insatiable, and her intellect unmatched. Within the walls of the Library of Alexandria, Hypatia held court. Her lectures, delivered with passion and clarity, attracted students from across the Mediterranean. Men and women alike flocked to learn from this extraordinary woman who dared to question, analyze, and push the boundaries of human understanding. Hypatia's progressive ideas were a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in superstition and ignorance. She championed reason and logic, paving the way for future generations of scientists and thinkers. Sadly, Hypatia's brilliance became a threat to some. A mob of religious zealots, fearing the power of her ideas, silenced her voice forever. But the light of her knowledge could not be extinguished. Hypatia's legacy as a champion of intellectual freedom continues to inspire generations of scholars and truth seekers. History is filled with women who carved their own destinies. In the region of Caria, where the Aegean Sea meets the Anatolian coast, Artemisia wasn't just a queen. She was a naval commander. She led a formidable fleet, her ships skimming across the waves, their crews ready for battle. Unlike most leaders of her time, who were men, Artemisia wasn't content to stay on land. She fought alongside her crew, her strategic mind a valuable asset. Her bravery and skill on the open seas earned her respect from both allies and enemies. During a major battle between the Persians and the Greeks, Artemisia displayed her tactical genius. In a daring move, she maneuvered her ship and seemingly rammed an allied vessel. This audacious act, however, was a clever strategy to confuse the enemy and ensure her own fleet's survival. Artemisia's leadership shattered the stereotype of women in warfare. She proved that courage, intelligence, and strategic brilliance could reside in anyone, regardless of gender. Her legacy as a powerful naval commander continues to inspire, reminding us that true leadership can come from unexpected corners of history. In ancient times, the world beyond the horizon was a mystery shrouded in myth and legend. But one explorer dared to venture into the unknown. Pytheas, a courageous Greek navigator with a thirst for discovery. Pytheas was a pioneer who pushed the boundaries of human knowledge. While most sailors forget the familiar coasts of the Mediterranean, Pytheas set his sights on the north. His ship, specking against the vastness of the ocean, cut through uncharted waters. Equipped with his navigational skills and a thirst for knowledge, Pytheas braved the icy waters and unpredictable storms of the North Atlantic. He meticulously documented his observations, using tools like the sextant to measure the sun's position and calculate latitude. Pytheas reached lands never before seen by a Greek explorer. He encountered strange natural phenomena, like the awe-inspiring aurora borealis, and documented the lives of people living in harsh northern climates. Pytheas' groundbreaking voyage challenged prevailing geographical beliefs. His accounts, though met with skepticism at first, inspired future generations of explorers to push past the known world. His legacy as a pioneer of exploration reminds us that the greatest discoveries often lie beyond the horizon, waiting for those brave enough to seek them. While Lysistrata herself may not have walked the dusty streets of ancient Greece, her character, born from the mind of playwright Aristophanes in 411 BCE, has become an enduring symbol of female agency, peace activism, and clever resistance. Her story, immortalized in the comedic play Lysistrata, resonates across centuries because it taps into a universal yearning for peace and a frustration with the destructive nature of war. Lysistrata's brilliance lies in her unconventional approach. She doesn't take up arms or lead armies. Instead, she rallies the women of Greece, united in their desire for peace, to use a weapon no man could conquer, a sex strike. This audacious plan, both humorous and subversive, struck at the very core of societal norms. Men accustomed to wielding power were left bewildered and frustrated. The play explores the impact of Lysistrata's strategy, not just on the battlefield, but within families and communities. The absence of intimacy highlights the true cost of war, the disruption of families, the yearning for normalcy, and the power women hold within their relationships. Lysistrata's actions force the men to confront the consequences of their choices, and ultimately pave the way for peace negotiations. Though a fictional character, Lysistrata's legacy extends far beyond the stage. She has become an inspiration for generations of women seeking peace and social change. Her story reminds us that even the most unconventional methods, fueled by intelligence and determination, can have a profound impact. Lysistrata is a testament to the power of female ingenuity, the importance of creative resistance, and the enduring hope for a world where peace prevails. In the land of the rising sun, where samurai warriors dominated the battlefield, Tomoe Gozen defied expectations. Tomoe Gozen was a force to be reckoned with, a skilled warrior who fought with courage and unwavering loyalty. In feudal Japan, where the clash of steel and the roar of battle cries were commonplace, Tomoe Gozen wasn't relegated to the sidelines. She trained alongside men, mastering the art of swordsmanship and archery. Her prowess on the battlefield earned her respect and admiration. Tomoe Gozen wasn't just a skilled warrior. She was fiercely loyal to her lord, Minamoto no Yoshinaka. She fought valiantly alongside him in numerous battles, her bravery and skill an inspiration to her comrades. Legends recount Tomoe Gozen's incredible feats. Her agility and strength were unmatched, and her strategic mind helped turn the tide of battle on multiple occasions. She wasn't afraid to face any opponent, her katana flashing like a deadly comet in the heat of battle. Tomoe Gozen's legacy extends beyond the battlefield. She shattered the stereotype of the submissive woman in a warrior society. Her story continues to inspire generations in Japan and beyond, a testament to the courage, skill, and unwavering spirit that can reside within anyone, regardless of gender. These 7 remarkable women are just a glimpse into the countless badass women who left their mark on history. From queens and warriors to philosophers and explorers, they challenged norms, pushed boundaries, and made the world a more interesting place. History is full of untold stories waiting to be discovered. By learning about these women and others like them, we gain a richer understanding of the past and the power of human potential, regardless of gender. Who are some other badass women of history that inspire you? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation about these amazing women going.